Your life has been sort of magical, hasn't it?
Well, it's been a long journey.
But you've done some great things. I mean, when you started out, no one believed you. You said you took 8 years to publish your first book.
9 books. 9 years for the first book.
And then...
Because publishers were way ahead of my time. They didn't understand past lives, didn't understand reincarnation. So it took a long time.
And now the world's caught up with you, and now you're doing some films, people are making movies, and but the big thing I think that's happening now is what you're seeing for the future as far as what's called the ascension of the Earth.
Mm-hmm. The planet itself, Earth, is a living being. Mm-hmm. And it is getting ready to go into its next incarnation. Not getting ready, it's already in the process now.
Does that mean life on Earth is changing when you say its next incarnation? It's in a progression?
Well, I'm talking about the Earth itself is moving into another dimension, another frequency, another vibration, and it is going into another incarnation. And if we want to go with it, we have to change our vibrations and frequencies to match it.
Right.
Otherwise, we can't go. And frankly, it doesn't care if we go or not, because we're like fleas on a dog.
What do you recommend to people as far as moving with that frequency?
Well, it's such a natural thing. You don't have to do anything.
But you just say get over fear. Let go of fear.
Yes, the one thing is, fear is only present in this reality here. It doesn't exist in other planets and the rest of the universe. It's a man-made thing. It's a man-made illusion. So if you're trapped in fear, this will hold you to the old Earth, to the negativity. You have to get over fear. Start thinking for yourself. And also you have to forgive. You have to get rid of karma if you're going to move into the
Forgive everything, your government, your parents, your religion.
Everything.
And then you're sort of clear and pure inside.
Mm-hmm. And then you will move on because, like I said, nothing is impossible.
So will we then join a galactic civilization? Will the ETs become more in the open in the new Earth?
They want us to be a part of the galactic civilization because they figure we will be a great asset. But this is not going to happen anytime soon. They're still watching us to see how we're going to develop. They are afraid of us.
Yeah, right.
Because our violence, until they have to see what the children are going to do.
And so open contact with ETs will then be a reality because we won't use their technologies to create war because...
Well, you know, remember it goes against the law of non-interference.
Right.
We'd have to get to the point that contact with them would not change anything in our lives and our government because we are the grand experiment.
Right, talk about that. The Earth, you said, is being watched by the whole universe because a planet has never made this leap.
It's the first time in the history of the universe that an entire planet has moved into another dimension. So they're all watching us to see, are we going to be able to do it? Are we going to be able to pull it off? We are isolated over here in this part of the solar system for a reason. They don't want us to contaminate the rest of the universe. Our violence, our backwardness. So that's why we're isolated on purpose. But we are coming to the point that now we're going to be evolving, and that's why they're watching to see if we can do it.
I think we can. I
know we can because everywhere I go in the world, people say they're feeling it. They know things are changing. They feel different. They feel happier. They feel things around them are different. See, you got to remember, the old Earth is where the negativity is left, all the violence, the things that are happening now. And there are some people that won't go to the new Earth because they are still trapped in that negativity. They don't want to change. But people say, well, what do you mean? I'm not in the new Earth because you are moving into it now. I can see these things happening over there. I see the wars. I see the disasters that happen. It's not happening. But I tell them, is that happening to you?
Right.
Is it happening in your world? Anytime you could make that your world by focusing on it and shifting your focus to that. But it's not really your world. And as the two begin to pull further and further apart, Now they're overlaid on top of each other so you can still see it. As it pulls further apart, you won't even realize it's happening.